Everyone, it's Mia from Rose Nails by Maria Slade, and today Halloween is going to slowly start creeping onto the channel because I've got quite a few Halloweeny ideas up my sleeve, and today's video is going to be with the Beam and Dream number 5 flash gel, which is this amazing orange, and I thought what better to do with orange than pumpkins, obviously. But obviously these are flash gels, so we're going to work with the fact that they're flash gels. So this has had one coat so far, and then a 60-second cure in the SBD London lamp, and then just going in with a second coat. And then I wanted to use the fact that they are flash gels to my advantage and make a Jack Skellington kind of inspired pumpkin face set of nails. So these have had 2 coats of colour now, and I'm just going in with the tempering top coat by SBD London because we're going to do all the artwork on top of the top coat for this set. I'm going to do them like embossed. Is embossed the right word with acrylic? I think that's the right word. So we're going to use the SBD London black gel paint, which is number 7. And I'm going to try... I have got like a reference image on my tablet next to me, just of Jack Skellington's face, because I kind of want to use his features and kind of roughly what his face like his eye shape and that kind of thing, but not follow it exactly. So I had like a reference image next to me of Jack Skellington's face, but we're kind of trying to make him slightly more pumpkinesque. I know what I mean. So this set I've just done across 3 nails, but you could easily change it so that you can do it across 5 or across 10, depending on what you're going to do with the set and whether you're going to sort of like do the same thing on both hands or whether this is going to be part of some massive Halloween set or whatever. But this is just 3 of the nails, because that's all I had time for in the space that I was recording this. So I'm just going to do like a little kind of dink for his nostrils. I will be then mirroring this, you've probably seen from the thumbnail, mirroring this over to another nail as well to create like his full face. And most importantly with all of this artwork is that normally I flash cure my artwork like every 2 seconds because I'm clumsy, and because, you know, clients can easily knock artwork, and it's so frustrating when you've got something perfect and then it gets knocked, or you knock your brush into it or whatever. So I normally flash cure my work a lot. On this set we need to make sure that you don't cure it. All of this has to stay wet, so just paint with caution and keep it all wet. I'm just using my nail art brush from SBD London. I think it's nail art 2, just to fill in his eyeball before I go in and make like the little strokes, like stitches, teeth, whatever you want to call it, like along his mouth, because those I felt were gonna bleed slightly into the... oh no, I've got to do his eyebrow as well. Ignore me. But in a minute, I leave the sort of like teethy stitches things till last because I felt like they were going to bleed from the wet mouth line onto the wet stitches lines. So I did these last, just so that they didn't go like really thick and really horrible. So once all of this is done and finished, I am going to get some acrylic. This is just Nao Nails clear acrylic. You can use coloured acrylic. You know, if you're an acrylic tech, then you might have like black acrylic lying around, or black glitter acrylic lying around would be really cool as well. I am not an acrylic tech. I only have this pot of acrylic for doing this kind of artwork with gel because I'm a fully gel tech. So I'm just going to use the back like scoopy end of my cuticle pusher to get this acrylic really into the gel paint, and you do want to make sure every single bit of this is covered, and kind of leave it for a second before you tap it off, just to make sure it's really soaked into that gel paint. And the gel paint is a 60-second cure, but when you're adding acrylic to it, you want to double that. So this is going to be cured for 120 seconds in total, because I just put my lamp on twice. So this is the other nail that isn't a Jack Skellington pumpkin face nail. And this one I am just going to do some like sort of bloody, slimy drips down it, all in black still. I kind of wish I'd have done these in red, but I wanted it just to be an all black and orange set. Oh, excuse me, yawning. I am so bloody tired today. It is back to school week where we are in the UK, and I have not missed early starts. I have not missed early starts at all. Yeah, working throughout the summer, I've got up at the earliest of about 7, half 7. So yeah, 6 o'clock start has not been very fun this week. So I am a bit yawning. Right, so these 2 blobs that I've got in the middle of my nail, they're going to be my blood drips. But I also wanted to do like a black border around the whole nail as well. I'm not going to lie, the black border around the edge was a bit tedious. I could have just left this as a cuticle cuff. So if you're doing this on a real life client and you're a bit short of time, or maybe you're in a salon and you've got, you know, back to back with people, then a cuticle cuff would have been a lot quicker to do. But I really want to do an edge all the way around. And again, I'm keeping this wet, so I've not cured that outline around the edge. This is all still wet because we're going to put acrylic onto this as well. So from my my dots, I'm going to draw a line up to the edge, and then I'm going to kind of soften. You see how I'm kind of softening where the line and the dot meet, so it looks a lot more drippy. That looks a lot more drippy. And then I'm going to do the same to the top as well. I'm going to sort of soften these edges so it really looks like it's dripping down rather than just a line with the dot attached. I'm going to do this to all of the sort of like edges where the drips and the border meet before I add some... Oh no, I added a couple more. It looked a bit empty in these 2 little corners, so I add 2 very, very small little drips here and here. And then I'm going to add some acrylic to this in a second as well and give it that kind of embossed effect, the same as I've done with the Jack Skellington face. With the Jack Skellington face, I haven't recorded the second face because it is literally exactly the same as the first one, just mirrored, so I do that off camera. But we're going to add acrylic to that and then stick it in for 120 seconds again for that double cure. And I do love the acrylic kind of embossed effect. I use it a lot at Christmas time for like icicles and stuff. And then I'm going to wipe off all the excess acrylic from this, and you can see it's gone like the black goes like velvet. And it's really like, it's a really nice effect and a really nice feel. And I'm going to do that exactly the same on the other nail. And I'm going to like match up where his nose is and his eyes and where his mouth is. And that's him all done. I don't know why this came out so dark on the finished camera, but in a second I changed to flash. And it looks amazing and I'm really happy with it. So thank you ever so much for watching. Everything I've used will be on the SBD London website, which I will link below. And I will see you in the next one, guys. Bye.